feel it. I feel it. You get a third present. I can feel it, man. I feel it coming.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more.
Feel it. I feel it. You get a third present. I can feel it, man.
You are too late. The fourth.
Come on now.
The mother soul.
Drop it. Yes! I told you all. I told you. I felt it. It was coming. And here we are.
My peanut senses are tingling.
What the fuck? Oh, shit. We gotta do that.
My peanut senses are tingling.
Oh, that's totally because that's gonna be. That's that is oh man.
My
That's hilarious, yeah. That's that's funny right there. That's funny. What's up, mobs? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Bro, you guys have to check out this. You guys gotta check out this store. Alright, we're gonna do over Ash runs. I'm totally ready, mobs, man. It's been a while, man. How you been, bub? How you been?
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
How you been? I'm doing arbiter of Ash runs. I'm bored. What I need to do is complete windrows. I'm almost done completing it.
All right, your order is registered.
Down some div. Spent like 2 mirrors yesterday up at a buddy. Why it's gonna be bad? Because we're lagging. Hey, how much do you guys want to bet that the servers are going to crash the launch of 0.5? Do we got any takers?
Have contaminated her virtue once more by the fourth edict of the Mother Soul. Her flesh shall be scorched anew.
Guarantee it.
You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your world. Your affliction upon her will soon be released.
I'll take a little bit.
Mother Soul.
Well, I thought I was going to lag us out, but it didn't. Oh my god. It hates us. Get you from nothing, Diamond. It ain't gonna happen, man. That didn't happen. What's up, Hans? That didn't happen, bro. Well, that's the first run. Get the second run in here. Okay, first one's always a doozy. First one's always a doozy, man.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more by the
Poor man food.
fourth edict of the Mother Soul.
Hamburger Mac.
Her flesh shall be scorched anew.
Get it? Think we're gonna get it?
You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your world.
Arbiter ain't shit, bruh.
Your affliction upon her will soon be erased. The Mother Soul must.
Oh my gosh. Not what we wanted. Again, get shafted. Not even a regalia. That's crazy. Looks like a 5-mirror build. Not even close, man. Try more along the lines like, guess now with the prices inflated, 30 plus. Before prices were inflated, about 2 meters. But now prices are inflated, 30 plus. Crazy.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more. By the fourth edict of the Mother Soul, her flesh shall be scorched anew. You are too late. The fourth
Big Alex coming in with that one heart,
burns for
that gift. Making it hail pennies up in this mug. Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
your affliction upon her will soon be released. The Mother Soul must
Come on, Diamond. Oh my God. RNG is kicking our ass. If RNG had an ass kick, it would probably be mine. Ain't gonna lie. It's doing it flawlessly right now. All right, this is 4th round. See if we can get anything. By the way, we need 2 diamonds, man. Juno, thank you for the follow, man.
You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your world.
All right. All right.
Your affliction upon her.
All right.
Soon
Stop talking.
Another pretender to power.
must
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Can we get another? Your likes gave me that. Yes. Yes, it did, bot. Everybody else should be liking too. It did. That's a bot thing to do, man. Bot thing to do. All right. So we're 1 of 4 right now. This is the halfway point of 10 runs. Run number 5. Last night, man, we got a 2 prisms. We got 2 diamonds in a row, one after another. That rarely happens. All right, we need 2 of them to make our money back. An extra like 120 div, somewhere around there. So we need at least 2. We can get 3, that'd be gold.
You are too late. The
All right.
Edict already burns for your world. Your affliction upon her will soon be erased.
Can't listen to copyright music, man. I'm streaming on YouTube as well.
The soul.
Ain't gonna lie, I thought we were going to die right there. Oh, we got a shrine. We got a scepter. It's 19, so it's garbage. And we got an uncut skill gem 20, which is about 2 divs, most likely. It's your music, you have copyright. That doesn't mean nothing. If you already have copyright on it and I play it, my live stream on YouTube will get flagged for copyright music. If it's already in a database. That's how this works. And the reason why it's so low, because it's an uncut skill gem, not a spirit.
Hail.
And this is worth 10 divine. Ain't too bad, I guess.
I'm sure someone will want
Being
that.
a level 19. Still not a diamond. A few more days until the league. Why are you still playing this? Because that's what the people want. People come in here all the time, ask about the build still and everything. And when I play different games, nobody bothers coming in. You know, typical gamer streamer stuff. I don't have a dedicated following yet to watch me play whatever. So there's that.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue
That's why content creators that are gamers
by the fourth
don't tell you
edict of the mother soul,
why they play a certain game constantly.
scorched anew.
But I'm very transparent. Okay, I'll tell you how it is. All right,
You are too late.
tell you how it is.
The fourth edict already burns for your world. Significance. This
And I like this game. I have over 2,100 hours in PoE 2. Am I bored right now? Yes. That's why we are ramming, literally, the arbiter right now.
In my belly!
That's why we're ramming him. We are ramming him really hard right now because I am bored. And we got a second diamond. Come on. You know. Thank you for the gift. Doesn't that like put a hat on my head or something? I don't know what that does. $27 million DPS. Is that how much I did? I don't pay attention to it. I'm gonna be real. I'm not saying this to troll. I'm just saying I really don't pay attention to it. I just like seeing the health bar deplete. If my build is making the health bar deplete, that means I'm doing the right thing. Luckily, your boy Peanut is an extremely small content creator, and my build is not gonna get the attention of GGG, and hopefully not get nerfed.
have contaminated her virtue once more.
But most likely, it'll get nerfed because a lot of people are using Castle Grid, which everybody does, every league. But you know how it goes. The big time streamers say, "Oh man, this game needs to be, this build needs to be nerfed. It's overpowered," and it typically happens. A lot of these guys say it does not happen. They don't influence it. They're full of shit. Okay. As much as you want to say, no, the big content creators will influence the game, they absolutely do. Okay? That's the truth behind it. Nobody wants to talk about it because it's their favorite content creator. You know? But we all know. Especially when it comes to GGG, it gets nerfed to the ground. And we all know who's the culprit mainly. We do. We do. And it's not me. But we know who it is. Alright, what's the CPU and GPU? My CPU is a Ryzen 9 9950 3D. It's not, I don't think it's the best for gaming, but it's good for editing, video editing. And I do a lot of that on my gaming rig, so I wanted that. Then my GPU is a 3070. And I got 64 gigs of RAM DDR5. Because the Ryzen 9 9950X 3D is DDR5. Needs fast speed, RAM speed. Here. I'll pop up the stats here real quick. I can figure out what the hell the icon is. I know I put it on here. Task Manager, right here. Here we go. I'll show you guys. This is what your boy's peanuts. Fine. This is what I'm running. CPU. Can you even see that on that screen? You can't. Alright. Ryzen 9 9950X 3D 16 core processor. I got 64 gigs of RAM. Okay. I believe these are Tridents. They're at 600 speed. I don't know if it's already clocked. I don't mess with that stuff because typically when I go into the BIOS, I fuck shit up. Okay, so I don't even touch it. And this is my GPU. 3070. Yeah, 9950X 3D, that's what I said.
The fourth edict already burns for your world.
Somebody told me that it's a beast for, like, video editing. I know the Ryzen 7 3D one. Hey, what is it? 7800 or 7900 3D one? I know that one's like everybody's going to for gaming. Yes. I don't know. I had somebody come in here and tell me that, oh man, that's not good for gaming. Well, okay, listen. Alright, I'm playing every fucking game on a high resolution, okay, with this GPU, and I'm not dropping frames. So, it's good. Just saying. But this game ain't optimized, so you can't really test your computer power on Path of Exiles 2 because the game's not optimized, alright? It's still beta. And they're probably not going to fix it until, like, what, second or third, after full release. Probably the second or third freaking update. If we're going to be real with ourselves. So. I mean, is it though? Your Discord server kind of dead. Not gonna lie. Okay, Hans. Thank you for your input on the Discord server. Okay. Hans, you want to know why my Discord server is dead? I don't even think you're in it. Come on. Because you keep hopping back and forth in it, if I'm not mistaken. If you really want to sit there and try to call up my Discord. Okay. You know why it's dead? Nobody really talks in there. I don't frickin' promote it. The link is there. All my social medias for Discord. If people want to join it, they can join it. Okay. My TikTok is popping. I'm satisfied with the 4 viewers that always come in, or 5, or whatever. I'm satisfied for the 4 viewers that, you know, the YouTube brings in. Every time I go live, I'm satisfied with that. Would I like for it to be better? Yeah. Would I like for it to be bigger? Yeah. Do I push a lot of content? I don't. Because you want to know why, Hans? Because I work 60 hours a week. I got a full-time job. I have a family.
Late.
Wife and kids.
Edict already
It's kind of hard for me. I live in a house and I have 4 acres. I gotta do a lot of upkeep. This house ain't brand new, so I gotta fix stuff constantly. It was my grandfather's house and he was poor. I live in a poor family. Okay. So basically what I'm trying to say, I'm really busy on my outside life. That's a 3rd freaking diamond. Let's go. And that's a shitty amulet. So that's why my Discord server is not popping. That's why my TikToks and all that don't pop, because I'm not posting constantly, because I have a full-time job. I got responsibilities. Okay. But it's there, and people want to join it. Yeah, it's somewhat okay. So if you're going to insult the Discord server, just know the facts first before you insult. Okay? I don't push it. I really don't. The followers want to go join the Discord server, they can. I don't push it.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more by the 4th edict.
Alright, this is the last run. 10 runs. We already got 3 diamonds. Let's go. But PoE is a CPU bound game, so it's somewhat okay. Okay. So I did good, then, is what you're telling me. With the 16-core processor.
You are too late. The 4th edict already burns for your world. Your affliction upon her.
But if I had several thousand people inside my Discord, it will be popping. I only got 120, something like that.
The mother soul must
Not a lot of people talking it. They don't have to. But it will be popping as soon as 0.5 comes out, because I play with a lot of people, and they'll be hopping into my Discord. Because they're going to want to see what the fluff is doing. And they're going to want to play with the fluff.
Yes? Oh, it's you.
So, we got 3 fragments out of that one. Let's roll. All right.
Your order is registered.
Oh no. All right, let's get 10 more.
Let's
See if we can make some more money, honey. Said with this one, we're gonna need 2. We're gonna need 2 prisms. Unidentified, 350 exalt, manage shop. 350.
Is that a good
Salt
price for that?
orbs.
I have no idea.
What are the prisms going for right now? 490. They only went down 5 divs since last night, which is okay with me. It's good. And I want to look up is a Ryzen 9 9950 X3D good for gaming. I guess it is good for gaming. Huh. I didn't know that. Somebody told me it was good for video editing. It says it right here, Google search. 9950 X3D is an exceptional top-tier processor for gaming, offering some of the highest frame rates available. However, with 16 cores and 32 threads, it is technically a premium all-rounder designed for heavy productivity. Gamers focusing purely on play typically choose it, though a more gaming dedicated option be. That's what I thought. The Ryzen 9 9800 3D provides nearly identical performance for much less. Okay, that's a Reddit user. Do we trust Reddit, guys? Do we really trust the Reddit people? Those guys are toxic. Unlike previous generations of dual CCD processors like the 7950 3D, the 9950 does not severely sacrifice raw clock speeds for 3D VA, meaning you get excellent performance at both 1080 and 4K. So it's an all well-rounded CPU. It is top tier for gaming and creativity, so video editing, which is what I wanted. May I like 4 times, of course. I encourage you to like 20,000 times. But, you know, that's just me. All right, second batch around 10.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more. By the 4th edict of the Mother Soul, her flesh shall be scorched anew.
All right, all right. 20K, all right? Already? Yeah, let's go, man.
You are too late.
Finger's gonna be sore.
4th edict already burns for your world. Her only salvation is written in ash.
All right, all right. Drop that prism. Drop that diamond. Ah, you suck cheeks, bro.
Can I help? I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
All right. All right. This is round 2 of 10. Regalias are okay, but man, they're only like worth a div and a half. We spent 840 div on these 10 fragments. Well, no, 880 div, I think, yeah. 880 divine. In chat, I will not be streaming this weekend. I'm going out of town to see some family. So, I'll probably stream
The fourth
Sunday night.
already burns for your world. Your affliction upon her
Let's go.
will soon be erased. Mother soul
Woo-wee.
must
Ah! All right. Maybe a third time's a charm.
Buyer. Oh, it's you. Seems like a good deal.
Maybe a third time's a charm. We'll see. 3 out of 10. Maybe we'll get one to drop. Possibly. We'll do this and play a little bit of the temple too, since I just got everything fully upgraded on the temple. All right, guys. All right. What are all you guys going to start the league with? 0.5. I'm going to go Witch. Ascendancy is going to be Infernalist. I'm going to go Minions. I got a deep love for Minions.
Your affliction upon her will soon be erased.
All right. Drop me to Prism. This is a third round. Come on. What? Bruh. Bro. Bro.
I have a buyer. Have an order?
RNG.
Is that a good price for that?
Freaking hates me,
I
man.
have no idea.
Wow, so strong build. Thanks, man. Thanks. Wasn't cheap. Y'all need to spam these likes, man. Okay, you guys need to spam these likes, alright? You need to spam them. I think that's what's our problem here. You know, I'm not drawing positive energy, you know, off you guys. Okay. Need some positive energy up in this mode. Okay. All right. Woo-wee. Let's go. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. Go over to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're trying to get up to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are at 3,053 right now. We got our follower goal right here on TikTok as well at 1,100. We're 1/4 of the way there.
You are too late. The fourth
We're at like about 10,250.
burns for your world.
Come on. 2043, my bad.
Your affliction upon her will soon
Let's go.
be erased.
Let's go. Oh, he's gonna do this thing again, huh? Where you at, bro? Sit down. Who are you? Bro, we have to get a diamond, man. Like,
Good news. Have an order?
this is insane. I wonder if I put my rarity rings in, will
Seems
that
like
make a
good
difference?
deal.
We do that? You know, last time, I mean, we got it, you know, we ended up getting even though without it, we ended up getting 3 diamonds the last 10 runs. I think we're going to switch this up a little bit. We're going to take a hit on the DPS, which is okay. We're still going to burn through them. Still going to burn through them like crazy. Still are. All right. See what we can do here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Show me what you're made of. Show me what you're made of. Here we go again. Same old shit again.
Late.
Marching down the avenue.
Already burns for your world.
All right, come on. All right.
Insignificance. This is the legacy of humanity.
Cheers! That's without the DPS range, bro. Oh my god. Are we not going to get a Prism of Belief? Are we not going to get one these 10 rounds, bro? That was round number 5 out of 10 and no prisms. We get regalias out the booty hole, but that's about it. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. See what it gives us. See what it gives us. Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Yeah, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Spam the likes, man. Gotta spam it, guys. I need that energy, bro. I need that positive energy. Let's do this.
Already burns for your world.
Come on, Prism of Belief. Come on, Arbiter Guides. Give us what we want. This guy talks too much, man.
This
Really does.
is the legacy
Come on, man.
of humanity.
Alright. We're gonna get it? No. No, we're not. The hell? Ooh. 4 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Nothing. We better get them at least 2 right off the rip. We gotta get 2. Then these 4, we gotta get 2. Probably not gonna get it. Probably at least gonna get 1. We need 2. If we get 1, we technically still made our money back because we had 3 from the last 10. Okay. There you go. Keep spamming those likes, bro. Okay. I need this energy. I need the energy, guys. I need you all to spam the likes. Alright. 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 Come on.
Edict already burns for your world.
Alright, come on. Come on.
Upon her.
Arbiter guides, give us what we want.
The mother soul.
Come on. Drop it already. What the fuck, man? Another? They're both 19s. Didn't even drop me a 20. Didn't even drop a 20, a level 20. And I heard you need to trade for stuff, and that seems kind of annoying. What are you talking about, Obsess?
Shipment sent. Oh, it's you.
Go ahead, put this crap in there. 10 div.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Oh, 15 div. Not bad. Alright. We got 3 more. Heard that PoE 2 player trading is practically mandatory. Kinda. I mean, you can craft your own stuff, but it'd be easier for you. And cheaper, actually, to buy it off of players that already made it. So yeah, it's like 50-50. 50-50 true. A lot of guys, that's how they become rich in this game. Every league is that they craft, then they sell it. So. Diego. Thank you for the follow, bub. You're the only one spamming likes, man. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the peanut game, baby. All day, every day. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. All right, y'all.
You are too late. The fourth
All right.
edict
Well,
already burns for your world.
player tradings came a long way, though, Abyss.
Insignificant.
It used to be you could only trade when you were online.
Humanity.
Now you can trade regardless. People can buy your stuff regardless, even if they're online or offline. What the fuck am I getting here? Okay. Okay. What in the world is this, man? I am getting insulted heavily right now by RNG, bro. Heavily getting insulted. It gave us a div. No diamonds in 10 runs is wild. My rarity right now is 211%. Probably higher than that. I don't know. Let me look. My rarity, 218%. Not even dropping a dime. And I get it. Diminishing returns. Blah, blah, blah. still, we should be able to get something. It drops a div, insults us, gives us 3 uniques, ain't worth a damn. You know, it's like they're purposely rubbing salt in the wound, man. This is why I typically don't gamble this way. Because my RNG is horrible in this game. But not as bad as my boy Emo's last night trying to craft a staff.
Fourth edict already burns for your world.
What we learned from last night, chat, is do not be crafting drunk. That's what we learned.
Your affliction
Bro made me waste 2 mirrors
on
long.
her will soon be erased. Mother soul.
Bro instantly got to the lead. Come on. Bro. This is the 3rd one. The hell's going on? All right, the last one. This is the last one out of the 10 runs in a row. Hopefully it drops a diamond. Hopefully it drops one. Maybe if I take that ring off or something. Just put another ring on. What's our 126%? Okay. Not taking any diminishing returns. We'll see how well this goes. At 126 on rarity. Watch it be the only one that gives it. Watch it drop a prism. I'll be so mad. Like, dude, we did 10 rounds and you only give us 1. That is ridiculous.
The
You know what I'm saying?
edict already burns for your world. Your affliction
This guy talks way too much.
will soon be
Come on, get through your animation. Dick.
Mother soul must.
Alright. Bro. 10 runs in a row. Doing Uber Arbiter with rarity of 218. Went down to 123. No diamond drop. Nothing. This game hates me. That is some rude shit.
Good news. Hail.
You know what? We're gonna run a temple.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
We're gonna run a temple. Then we're gonna go back to it. See if that changes our luck. Gonna run a temple. Maybe you just can't do it back to back, you know, 20 runs. Maybe that's what it is. Try this temple out. It's fully maxed. All the rooms are leveled up. Everything's leveled up.
Unpredictable, as always.
I will unmake you! Another corpse to serve me.
You defile this place. We shall make
Well, that's
use of
rough. This is getting rough, bro. Oh, there's fire on the ground. It rolled that. Oh, crap. We gotta be careful for the ground. Oh, somebody took the diamonds already. Somebody just bought all 3. I'm leaving that rarity ring in here to see if we can handle this. Not, I'll put in my DPS ring, which is also got us some health too. Some defense. I'm gonna leave that one ring in.
Your talent with this disappears.
Love salad. 7 more days, I know, dude. Jeez. I know, dude. Oh, and we got enfeeble. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a lovely temple run. We got enfeeble and burning ground. Horrible combo.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
The vows have many on
You wanna know how juiced this thing is? This temple is? My build that is worth 35 mirrors can barely handle it with other people in the temple with me.
Another medallion.
That's how ridiculously juiced this temple is. That's how ridiculously juiced that it is. Have you ever come to London before? Have I ever came to London? No. I haven't been outside the U.S. besides Afghanistan and Kuwait. Nice in my bed? Yeah.
None can oppose me.
I was with the 1st Infantry Division, 2nd Battalion, 34th Armored Regiment, Bravo Company. Army. I went to the National Guard right afterwards. Changed my MOS from combat arms to human resources. It'll look better on my resume. And I do a security job instead, so I like the stigma of veterans. I want to be able to get a security job. I wear bulletproof vests and I qualify with a handgun every year. Got a very dangerous job. But I don't mind it. After you've gone to war, kind of get numb to danger.
Perhaps you will be a worthy side.
Another corpse to serve me.
Alright, where's the medallion drops, man? I'm not doing too bad with 1 DPS ring in. Not too bad doing with 1 DPS ring. You thinking of going to Iran? I ain't thinking about going to Iran. I've been out for 5 years. Or are you wondering what my thoughts are about Iran? What you think? Wow. Hello. Thank you for the share, bro. Are you asking me what I think about us being in Iran? Typically don't talk about politics. I think my views on politics are why is it always saying that there's nothing going on that I am like? I swear, TikTok Studio needs to fix their shit. So Sal, what are you trying to ask me? You want to know my thoughts about Iran? Like the U.S. being in Iran?
With my power to wield.
Perhaps you will be a side.
You already know the answer to that question. Not me really having to say anything. Me as being a veteran. How many hours of gameplay have it take to achieve this build? I don't know. Never thought of it that way. Maybe 30 hours probably? 40 hours? But I already had like currency when I bought the gear for this. 'Cause I didn't start off with the cast on crit build. I went minion. I played around with the druid and the shaman. Leveling wise, leveling a witch doesn't take long. Super Mellow, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follow, man. We got snagged Only thing that sucks about these guys, hit you with that rope thing that snags you in place. And we got burning ground on the floor. How much you want to bet we got, like, critical damage, like 300%? What you want to bet? See, I just got snagged right there. I couldn't move.
The vow.
Bill, it's on YouTube. Search my name on YouTube. Name will pop up. Fluffy Peanuts. 2 T's. Or you just type in my name exactly how it's spelled right here on TikTok. So I don't know, leveling up a witch, it's fairly quick and easy. I say you probably could probably like 92 or 94 for the level. Right now I'm level 98. I had to like put points in random spots because I already got all the passive points I needed for the build. But
The vows have many on
Death is my power to wield.
I mean, we might put, or we're gonna have to take the rarity ring off, put our defense ring on. Keep dying too much right here. No reason. So we're gonna do that. Only thing that sucks about a Blood Mage cast and crit build, you are so freaking squishy, man. God forbid you get snagged. I think that's what they call it, snag, right? When they shoot the hooks on you to tie you down. New season out now? Nope. Won't be out until the 29th. I don't know if you know, did you watch the video on it and what they're adding? If you have it, man, highly recommend. That way you get an idea what's all coming, dude. Some good stuff. Some good stuff.
I'll hold this medallion for you.
But it's releasing on the 29th.
the vow of many on
I think tomorrow or Friday. Well, yeah, which is tomorrow. I think tomorrow they're gonna release the patch notes of what the fixed and nerfed, all that and added.
Death
So,
is my power to wield.
kind of curious about that. Seen some, yeah. What'd you think?
Get out of my way!
Does it get you pumped up wanting to play again?
This medallion's rather beautiful.
You challenge the test of the
You think you're gonna play Unholy? You're gonna play the next season? I'm excited for the breach. That breach tree. You can pretty much craft what you want. I'm excited for that. Probably gonna run a lot of breach right off the rip when I get into mapping. So I can craft my stuff. I'm starting off, personally, the witch class. I'm gonna go Infernalist. I'm doing a minion build. Because now, minions got a big buff, which is awesome. We got a unique staff just for minions, and that thing is ridiculously badass. It'll virtually make your minions free, which is awesome. Hopefully, if they don't nerf everything else, it does reservation efficiency. If they don't, and just leave it how it is, it's going to be awesome. I'm just curious on how do we get it. I wonder if it's going to be like a unique drop off of a boss. What? Yo, thank you for the gift. Appreciate you, man.
The vows have many unseen.
Another corpse to serve me.
Do I have links? Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. Type in my name. You can scroll down on my main page. I'll show you. Scroll down on my main page. Just type in my name in YouTube. Exactly how it's spelled right here on TikTok. And just scroll down and you're gonna see it. Okay, it's gonna be right here under videos, or you can go directly. I actually have a category for Path of Exile 2 dedicated to it. You're going to see guides. Just click on that. Mobalytics. My Mobalytics for my builds are linked right into the video description. All my builds that I made so far this league are there. Make sure you guys go there and slam that sub button. Sacred focus. What's this? That ain't shit. Right here.
Remnants of a dead empire.
You have made a grave mistake.
Take you.
Ah, we got hit with that enfeeble. Don't slow me down. Don't slow me down, Bobby.
You reek of stupidity!
It doesn't do any worth a damn. It's only worth running salt. That's the only unique support skill that I'm using for my skill, by the way. How we're doing this DPS, bro. Well, as long as you don't have a spammy build, your computer will be fine. Okay? Mark West, thank you for the sub over there on YouTube, bub. Appreciate you, man. Much love. Welcome to the Peanut game.
You defile this place.
Ah! We all know that they're gonna be nerfing the crap out of the freaking temple because they didn't even mention the temple at all. A reveal. So we know that's getting nerfed.
You defile this place.
I'm hoping they add like super duper like OP uniques, different uniques for these freaking pinnacle bosses, man, because the stuff that they drop now ain't worth a damn for the most part, besides, you know, Arbiter with the Prism Belief, really. And like that's like the only really good one, besides the one that you get off of Chaos Temple, Diamond from there. I think those are like the only two ones. Nobody uses the Megas anymore, right? All the builds that I've seen, they don't use the Mega Medallions, which I think you get from Delirium. Hopefully they got some like more like high-powered uniques that better rewarding, I should say, for these pinnacle bosses. I'm hoping. Yeah, like, just don't get a spammy build, bro. Should be able to be fine. I know consoles with this build will crash 100%. Seen it happen. I've had people that had their console over with me inside here, dude, and I was spamming, man, and they kept crashing.
Death, take you.
Yeah, just don't do a spammy build. Should be alright. Like, my GPU is not a powerful GPU. My CPU is. My GPU is only a 3070. And feeble, man. I really wish they get rid of this thing off the maps, bro. Because this is... And it makes you go like 2 miles an hour. Man, I can't have that.
Out of mana.
Out of mana? How the world am I out of mana? We must have them off, because that's why there's mana freaking circles on the ground. You're getting hit with every bull crap that you can think of. You're getting hit with all of it, bro. Last year, my Mobo and DDR fried. My motherboard fried playing this game and ended up buying a new PC. For real? You're lying, bro. There ain't no way. For real? That's freaking nuts. That is nuts, dude. You know what I'm going to start with? Yes. I'm going to do Infernalist. I'm going to be a witch. Ascendancy Infernalist, and I'm going minions. Then I'll make a second witch, and I'm going to try to do Castle Crypt. I got a funny feeling they're going to be nerfing some Castle Crypt stuff. A lot of people have been using Castle Crypt with Comet. A lot of their builds. So they're probably going to nerf the shit out of Comet. Gonna be curious. Then I'll play around with other builds, the Huntress and stuff, and I'm most likely gonna make a gym link. So I just saw that reveal, that Ascendancy change in points for the gym link. I am gonna test that out, for sure. And that one Ascendancy change, what did they do? They made it to where you can like get more jewel sockets. I'm gonna try that one out too.
You reek of stupidity.
One thing about buying a new one because of PoE2. Hey man, it doesn't hurt to upgrade, bro. Just remember, a year from November, we're also gonna get Grand Theft Auto 6, okay? I might deviate a little bit away from Path of Exiles 2 to play some GTA 6. Just saying. PC players, we have to wait another year before the release of GTA 6. But when that releases on a computer, we get the game and also the online. Now, console players, you do get ahead of the curve, and you do get to play GTA 6 before us, a year before us, but there will be no online play. And rumor has it, GTA 6 is going to be like 400 gigs or 400 gigs, bro. The game. So, you guys better make sure you get your space. I don't know how much you like GTA. I like GTA. I stopped playing GTA 5. Because Rockstar didn't care about people freaking mining the crap out of the lobbies on their servers, so I stopped playing it. The crazy thing is, too, they also bought 5M. I don't know if you guys know what 5M is. It's the company that was doing roleplay for Grand Theft Auto, and Rockstar bought them. I say you take the plunge, Meta. Take the plunge, man. Buy yourself a new PC. What's great about PCs, man, you don't have to upgrade it for a while, depending on what you get. Crypto and a new GTA 6? Really? How are they gonna implement that? I mean, that'd be crazy. Expansion, but I'll get it. Yeah. I know, I'm thinking about buying another M.2. Just put GTA 5, GTA 6 on it. I got 2 M.2s right now. I gotta make sure I have a third slot. That's motherboard for it. I want that game to run optimal. Like, this game is on my M.2. But I might need to get more M.2s. These M.2s are Gen 4. I need Gen 5. How do I get my cursor to go off so fast? Cast speed and some passive skills for activation. My cast speed is to the moon. Jesus! Holy! It's raining div! Holy moly!
Another medallion.
That was 8 div that just dropped at once. Fuck it. Hell yeah, money room, bro. Alien PC? Bro, okay. Let me give you a suggestion here. Alright. I'm talking about Alienware. I'm assuming. Let me give you some advice. Alienware. Stay the fuck away from it. Don't buy it. You're wasting your money on a name brand. Okay? You're wasting your money on the name brand. They are garbage. Just like stay away from Apple PCs. Okay? Stay away from those. Alright? Do not use an Apple PC for freaking gaming. If you do, I'm going to laugh at you hysterically and I'm going to make fun of you. Okay? Because they're not worth it. They are not worth it and are not meant for it. Build yourself a PC, it'd be cheaper. I can't believe you said Alienware. I should ban you for that. Saying Alienware in my chat? The hell? Anybody that's a PC nerd will tell you those two things. Do not buy Apple computers for gaming, and do not buy Alienware for gaming. And a third pro tip, do not buy a pre-built PC unless it's from a known computer company that builds them professionally. That means stay away from HP. Pre-built HPs as well are garbage. Dell. Pre-built Dells are garbage. You're better off building your own PC. Like you can go like PCbuilder.com or something like that and pick out the parts you want. Okay. Apple PCs are good for like businesses. If you got a business, you got a company, those are good because the firewall nodes that come with that is fucking ridiculously powerful. Okay. If you get a virus with your freaking Apple PC, man, you're fucked. And I mean that genuinely. You are fucked. Extremely fucked. Because that means that that virus on your PC is strong as fuck. It's going to be really hard to get rid of. HP and Dell, they are shit. Just to plain simple. I don't know how to describe that. They're like dookie butter, okay? It's kind of like having a build, right? PoE 2, then turning around and running into a boss that one-shots you. That's what happens. If you buy a PC pre-built, not PC pre-built, but an HP or a Dell or an Apple, and play gaming. Right off pre-building. Build it yourself, or like I said, go to a company that actually builds them to where you can pick and choose the parts. Like Newegg. I think you can do it on Newegg. The Newegg has a PC builder option on it, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty helpful too, because it will let you know if your PC, the parts you pick, are even compatible together. So.
You have made
Newegg's a pretty good website for that. Did we complete it? We did. Sheesh. Sheesh. Yeah, what WTF? What's up, Saul? Photo bag. What's up, man? Way cheaper. Yes, it is 100% cheaper. Way cheaper to build your own PC. Pick out your parts. Go to a computer store, whatever. Pick out your parts. Like I got a micro center near me, and they're pretty cool because I can sit there and tell them what I want, and they'll build it right there in front of me on their computer, and they'll go and grab the parts for me if they got them in stock. Like, I upgraded this rig with the new motherboard and a CPU and RAM. I got it in a package deal. I paid $1,500 bucks, something like that, 1,500 or 1,400. Cause I needed to upgrade my PC. I haven't upgraded my PC in about, I think, maybe 5 or 8 years. I just wanted new stuff. I didn't need to, but I wanted it. We all know how that goes, right? You don't need it, but you want to get it anyways. That's what I did.
Good news for you.
So out of all of that bull crap, dude, we got a 58 div. Eight divine. All right.
Is that a good price for that?
Since we backed away from the arbiter, should we buy 10 more and try to get some more money from the arbiter? Or do we think we are screwed because the RNG hates me? Should we or should we not? That is the question of the day.
Have an order?
We're already sold the other 3. We got 1 full page of div. So we got 1,500 div here. We are in the negative. We are. We're in the negative right now.
Oh, it's you.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we should do. In all honesty, I was thinking about playing another game. Different game. What should we do? What a Klondike bar. Alright, let's do this.
I'll post it right away.
Hopefully we can get 3 more. 3 diamonds. So we can break even.
I'll post it right away.
880 div. How much we spent? Let's make it worth it. Show me the money. Show me the money. Come on, we got this. All right. Sean, the patch notes are out. We're gonna have to check that out. Can you link it to me on Discord?
Your affliction upon her will soon be erased.
Ah. Do I have some stuff left, and do I want it? What are you talking about? Sean, you got me on Discord, man? Send me the patch notes, bro. I got a lot of stuff left, yes. Am I gonna keep them? Yes. I'm actually trying to sell it all.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more. By the fourth edict of the Mother Soul, her flesh shall be scorched anew.
All right. Come on, Prism.
You are too late. The fourth edict.
My RNG can't be that bad, can it?
For your world.
I need 3. We need 3 to break even, guys.
Affliction upon her will soon be erased. Acquiesce more. The Mother Soul.
I thought he was gonna do that mechanic. That's why I moved away. Dang, get angry when reading it. Dang, get angry when reading it. It's a big patch. Okay. Am I gonna rage? I wonder if it's posted in my Discord. It is. Okay. All right, chat. That's a lot. What do I want to look at first? What do I want to look at first? There's a lot right here. What do we want to look at first for these patch notes? Ruins of Aldir. Oh, okay. So you just click one and it just tells you everything. Don't rage. You can't tell me don't rage about these patch notes when you say dang, get angry when reading it, okay? I just want to throw that out there. All right, added ancient ruin stuff. Okay, cool. Many new islands. Defeating Olroth will give you a key that you can access the new pinnacle boss for the ruins. Okay, got you. All of your old characters from early access launch are still present, but a free passage refund. Okay, that's typical. Standard hardcore solo, self-bound variations. Okay, hardcore, don't care. In-game, the Atlas now has fixed points of interest at specific locations, give you distinct objectives that are easy to find. All lead mechanics on the Atlas now have quests that introduce the mechanic and guide. Okay, all Pinnacle bosses now have a quest versions that can be accessed deterministically alongside repeatable non-quest versions to offer a greater challenge. Okay, added 30 new in-game areas. All right, new in-game storyline, the Cataclysm. Okay, well, that Masters of the Atlas, unlock each road. Okay, Delirium, new storyline. The Acid Tree can be completely revamped with many new nodes. Okay, to break in Delirium Mirror, got you. There is now a set of new Delirium encounters. Okay. Okay, 5 new elite Delirium monsters. Okay, add a new sub area. Okay, the Loathsome Mire drops 2 new amulet base types that grant 2 instilled notables at the cost of either 1 suffix or 1 prefix. Liquid emotions can now be used to craft additional mods on jewels. These work time. Okay, that's a plus. After triggering the Trial of Madness, fog will spread from the map over choose. Very unique monsters, delirious maps, okay, map bosses. Okay. Alright. Breach is gonna be awesome. Ritual, Fate of the Vow, moving to core. Fate of Vow has been added to the core game. You first encountered a series of 6 ancients. After you obtain, okay, there is now Atlas Tree for Fate of the Vow. Figured. There are also new temple precursor tablets. Okay, figured that was gonna happen. It is no longer possible to prevent a room being deleted from the temple. Rooms that must be deleted but have other connections will be turned into a simple path rooms. This prevents the snake strategy. That is the most stupidest fucking thing that you can do to that Val Temple, man. Now nobody's gonna play this thing. Are you insane? The number of rooms in the temple when first starting has increased a lot, getting out. So basically, you're just gonna want to move straight to the boss, the main boss. That's it. Rooms can now be upgraded to tier 4. For unlocking this building, temple Atlas Tree, this is more specialization into particular room types and encourages reward rooms granted from the console after defeating the architect have been significantly improved with more varieties to unlock an additional to upgraded rewards. Restriction rooms in our that are accessible will always destabilize upon exiting the temple. Okay, auxiliary temple medallions now have their drop rate scaled Don't care. Room-based medallions can no longer be used inside of an active temple. That is... Okay. Alright. Room-based, what does that mean? Can no longer be used inside of an active temple. So you can't put it on there while you're inside the temple? That's fine. As long as you can put it on there, you know, before you enter the temple, when you come back out of the temple, as long as you can do that, I guess. Now display upgraded information when hovered. Medallions now output descriptive error message when it cannot be placed. The default maximum number of energized crystals you can store has been increased to 60. It was always 60. And the maximum number of medallions have been increased to 6. It's always been 6. Who are you trying to freaking deceive here? The monster level of the temple now factors in the level of the areas where the crystal used to open it were obtained. That is dumb. So it doesn't go through the whole entire freaking thing? That's stupid. The corruption chamber temple bonuses have been updated to add monster modifier chance. Portals created in a temple of ours are now create a corresponding portal in apparent Val ruins for easy access. There are now 4 types of infusers. Existing Val infusers are now Val armors infusers, which can be applied to armor. Val blacksmiths infusers can be applied to martial weapons, while Val arcanist infusers can be applied to wands and staves and scepters. Okay. Val catalation infusers can be applied to jewelry. All infusers can only be used on items at or above 20% quality. Beta Val currency items now have a maximum stack size 5,000 when stored in the wildcard slots in the currency stash tab. Some of the possible outcomes from applying to the Val cultivation orbs to the unique items have been updated. The Arzurti roll unique staff can now roll 10 to 20% increased life cost efficiently, previously 20 to 40. So they nerfed that. So they nerfed the staff, which I don't think anybody used that staff. The Splinter unique Bardic can now roll plus 66 to 100 maximum injury. So they nerfed the body armor unique. They cut that in half. Unique body armor can now roll 10 to 25% life cost from previously 25% to 50%. So they cut the body armor completely in half. Completely in half. Hatred unique gloves can now roll. Skill requires glory to pass in 20 seconds. Previously 8 to plus maximum rage. Never used that. Wrath Glove unique focus can now roll 8 to 50% increased life cost efficiency. So they destroyed the Wrath Glove, which I never used it. Hardly ever used it. Freeze you inflict reflect to you instead now being able to roll 10 to 15% increased damage per curse on you. Instead of now being able to roll 10 to 15%. So they nerfed the shit out of the shackles. It looks like the Vertex unique helmet can no longer roll 2 to 4 to level of all skill. And it says now it does. You can be able to roll plus 3 to 5 on all cursed skill gems. The Vertex unique helmet can now roll. Can no longer roll plus 4 to all skill gems. So they nerfed the shit out of the Vertex helmet. Now it doesn't do all skills. Now it only does just curse. Just curse, bro. They nerfed the Vertex helmet for all spell skills to only do curse. The hell? And you can no longer snake the Val Temple. So all the fucking rooms that disappear turn into freaking pathways? Nobody's gonna do the Val Temple. Nobody's gonna rerun the Val Temple. Only thing they're gonna do is shoot for the in-game boss, the end Val Temple boss. You completely nerfed the temple. and you completely nerf the uniques that drop from the temple in half. In this case, the helmet, you completely nerfed it to the ground. This is what I'm talking about, man. Oh, I've been saying this every single league. You turn around and you nerf all your uniques that are used in the previous league. You nerf them to the ground and force people to play the new uniques that are garbage because we only use 4 of them out of 100 that you come up with. What are we doing, dude? There's a reason why an average set of uniques are always used. Okay, every league is 1.6% of the uniques you come out with are typically used. Because you nerf all the other crap. The previous league, man. It's a PvE game. What are we doing? What are we doing? We can't even fight other players. We can only fight NPCs. This is the most stupidest thing. The stupidest thing. Oh my god. Why, man? Why do they do this every league, bro? I get it. Checks and balances. Balances. Gotta balance the game. Can't have anybody over OP. For one, the gear was so freaking expensive in the first place to get. It was so expensive. What? Isn't that what they wanted, right? They wanted you to be able to gather up a lot of currency, spend the time in the game to gather the currency that you need to buy the expensive item to make your gear OP, your character OP, right? So that way you play the game longer. But then you turn around and you nerf all the other uniques, you know, from the previous leagues, man. You do this every single time, and you wonder why people only play certain fucking characters, man. Okay? Oh my god, bro. This is going to be interesting. It is. Crashing out already, man. I haven't even got halfway through it. I'm already crashing out. I'm already crashing out. All right. With the introduction of new game atlas been reset, your existing tablets and waysets will continue to work. You can continue your progress as normal. Blah blah blah. In order to gain points for the atlas tree, you need to do the Origins of Divinity storyline. That's cool. Added support for search into the in-game atlas. That's a freaking W. That's a W. You're gonna actually search actual maps on the atlas. That's a W. I'm not gonna read your statement in. Okay, I already seen a glance of it. I'm already starting to get even more mad. Wasteland must be identified in order to activate them in the map device. I thought they always had to be identified. Tablets of the same type may now be used together to increase the amount of league content that is spawned. Okay, that's pretty cool. There are now 2 versions of each pinnacle boss. The quest version and the infinite farm version. As such, primary, secondary, and territorial calamity of fragments can no longer be attained. Okay, I kind of expected that since they added a new pinnacle boss. I was wondering where they're going to go with the, you know, the calamity fragments and stuff. So, what is the point of doing citadels now? That's what I'm curious about. Are they going to mention that in these notes? Each empty tablet slot now can contribute to the amount of random non-tablet spawn. League content in the area. Okay. Waystones must now be identified to order ready to activate on the map device. I thought that was already a thing. You can now use Orbs of Chance on tablets. Okay, that's pretty cool. Some items and content now require you to specialize in them through the atlas, including expedition items, fracture orbs, basic, and overseer perks. Okay, that's annoying. Tablets can no longer be used on maps that cannot have extra content, such as unique maps. Okay. League Pacific tablets no longer drop from non-map areas, such as Simulacrum, Abyssal Depths, or Twisted Domain. So, League Pacific tablets no longer drop from non-map areas, such as Simulacrum. What? League Pacific tablets no longer drop from the non-map areas, such as Simulacrum, Abyssal Depths, and Twisted Domain. So, you can only get these tablets in the Simulacrum and Abyssal Depths in the Twisted Domain area. Is that what I'm reading off of that? Is that what I'm reading off? Okay. Is that what I'm getting? That's stupid if that's the case. That is so dumb. And how are you going to be able to get those tablets? You got to keep going around and map for years to sit there and keep fighting these simulacrum, abyssal depths, and twisted domain areas? Is that what I'm getting at? Is that what this is? That is stupid. Stupid. Why? Why? So, the regular normal map area, what's the point of doing that then? You know what I'm saying? Just to get to the next domain? That is so dumb. Dumb. L. Calling it. L. I'll get it if you were able to get those tablets, then turn around and not be able to use them until you reach a domain area or these specific areas. I'll be okay with that. But you're not going to drop them unless you're in those areas. That's an L to me. That's an L. That's a complete L. Alright. Lower the chances of Esses as mirror spirit strange and strong by summoning circles in rogue exiles appearing in maps somewhat due to much larger increased now available on the Atlas. So lower the base chances. Okay, so you basically got to map in, you got to Atlas into them to get them to drop more frequently. I thought we were already doing that, but okay. Moving on. Atlas Passage reference maps with powerful map bosses now work with Overseer precursor sources of powerful map bosses. Okay. Just the values of general precursor tablets modifiers similar to the same type bonuses granted by the Waystone modifiers also reduce the roll variance of these modifiers. The following modifiers can no longer roll on Waystones: Baron, Beastly, Ramble, Dorians, Inverti, Inferiorities, Hollowed, and Nemesis, and Perennials, Rusted, and Sacrificial. Okay. Don't really care whether a map modifier's suffix or prefix has been adjusted to so that generally prefixes are modifiers that affect monster output towards the player. And suffixes are modifiers that affect the player or monster defenses. Okay. Suffix modifier now are prefixes of destruction, feeding, impact, penetration, puncturing, of shattering, of splitting, and of venom. Okay, and don't care about that crap. The overpowering Waystone modifier no longer causes monsters to have increased free build-up chance, shock, increased flammability magnitude, and now causes monsters to have increased elemental element application. So you basically just took freeze build-up, shock chance, and flammability magnitude off of it and just put it in elemental element. Doesn't that do the same thing? Kinda. Doesn't that kind of do the same thing? I'm just curious. Okay, Waystone modifiers bonuses have been updated. They now provide more monster effectiveness, pack size, item rarity, monster rarity, and Waystone drop chance. Depending on the modifier, these modifiers are multiplicative with other sources such as those found on Atlas Passage. Okay, I thought that was already a thing. Modifiers pack size now also provide a chance for additional rare monster to appear in rare monster packs. Okay, that makes sense. Monster rarity is a new stat available that affects the chance of magic and rare monsters, and the chance of additional monster and rare monster. Map modifiers that include a source of increased number of rare monsters increase the number of magic monsters. Blah blah blah. Half of the bonus is quality of the item drop and experience gain provided by increased monster effectiveness, such as from a Zarti temple. So have the bonus to quantity of item drop and experience gain provided by increased monster effectiveness, such as from Azurti Temple. Does this only affect Azurti Temple, or are you making this an effect for everything? Because I'm reading this, it sounds like to me that this is going to affect every single monster in the game. So not only was it harder before to level up, now it's going to be even more harder to level up. Right. Because that's what we want. Right. Okay. Functionality of the omen of chaotic rarity, omen of chaotic quantity, monsters have been inverted. Instead of guaranteeing the new modifiers on their type, they instead prevent the modifiers from being of their type. Don't know what you're trying to say there. So you nerf chaotic rarity and chaotic quantity and chaotic monsters. Is that what I'm reading here? So the functionality of the omen of chaotic rarity and chaotic quantity and monsters have been inverted. Instead of guaranteeing the new modifiers or of that type, they instead prevent the modifier from being on their type. So you nerfed the shit out of it. Why the fuck would I put that on there? Added a new chaotic effectiveness. While this item is active in your inventory, your next chaos orb will place all modifiers on a waystone with modifiers that do not grant monster effectiveness. But doesn't effectiveness... Well, it used to give us quality, right? For rarity. Since, obviously, they nerfed that. Okay? Farther up the patch notes. Okay? So now, they came up with another one that doesn't give you it. It just prevents it from being added onto your waystones. So it's inverted. What the fuck are we doing? What would be the point of putting that omen on there? Well, what would be the point of using the omen then if it's inverted effectiveness? We're reading patch notes. Okay. Half of the damage is extra buffs granted from the following shrines. Freezing Shrine, Gloom Shrine, Meteoric Shrine, and Tempest Shrine. So they have to damage from the Gloom Shrine. That was the only shrine that people were using. So they have to damage on it. So they nerfed that. So why would you play with it? Completion of fixed location on Atlas are now shared with party members with addition of more varied content on the Atlas tree. Campaign replayability to improve how long it takes from the experience for players to replay through the game in each new league. We've added the elements, multiple campaign areas. Okay, some of the areas throughout the game that have been shortened. Okay, remove the second Dreadnought area, the Dreadnought Vanguard of Act 2 boss. Okay. Area order in Act 3 has been somewhat rearranged in order to make progression smoother. The waterway levers have been turned into pressure pads. Yeah, you simply need to walk over. And the final part of the level has the water pre-drained. Monster density in the second half of the campaign has been reduced, especially in the interludes, to allow getting through these more quickly. Okay. Player changes. Bleed damage on players is no longer increased while the player is moving. This change does not affect bleeds players apply to monsters. Okay, that's a plus. That's a W. Your maximum runic reward is now added to your starting honor when beginning a trial of Secumos. Okay. The defense keyword is no longer in use. Existing uses of the word defenses now explicitly refer to the armor invasion. Okay. Only a single leech instance per resource, life, mana, injured, can be applied at a time. When multiple leech instances are active, only the one with the highest recovery rate will recover you until it expires, after which the next highest recovery rate instance will apply. Bro, I know y'all told me not to crash out. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out, bro. They pretty much... That's a nerf. That's a nerf to Blood Mage. That's a nerf to the Blood Mage. Because what we do, we leech. We'll leech health. That's a nerf. That's the whole point of the fucking Ascendancy. We're nerfing it. The fuck? Come on, man. Do better. There's now a limit of max amount of damage a hit can be considered to deal for leech. Hits that deal less than 40k total damage are ineffective. But if a hit would deal more than 40,000 total damage, it is retreated as dealing only 40,000 damage of purposes of leech calculation. The values of each damage type in the hit are scaled down evenly to reach this limit. This means that extremely high damage hits stop improving leech past a certain point. But increasing your leech percentage will always increase the amount of resource you are gaining. That is a fucking L. They nerfed the fuck out of fucking Blood Mage, man. They nerfed Blood Mage. They nerfed it to the ground. You tell me I can only do 40,000 DPS? What's the whole point of the freaking Ascendancy then? What is the point of Blood Mage? What is the point of it? If you're nerfing it to do only 40,000 total DPS, what is the point of the freaking Ascendancy? And you can only leech from one source. What's the point? That means probably... That means only one item you can leech. You can leech only from one item. What's the point of the Blood Mage? What is the point of the Blood Mage then? The formula chance to deflect has been adjusted to provide better scaling. Okay, deflect is good. Parry shield, block, and rotation shield no longer delay heavy stun buildup. Okay. Melee attacks can now only apply to splash damage. Once per damage area, some attacks create multiple damage areas during use. For example, whirling assault creates multiple damage areas around you as you move. When minions are removed due to resources changing, such as when weapon swapping, younger, newer minions are now prioritized for removal over older minions to avoid wasting minion cooldown abilities unnecessarily. Okay. Minions affected by Last Gas support or Tekrod's Revenge lineage support and totems affected by the unnamed Heartwood Oracle notable passive skill can no longer die during the effect from taking further damage exceeding their maximum life. Okay. Stats warded as when collected a remnant no longer give you the benefits of these stats when an ally shares the effects of the remnant with you. They did that because they had some new uniques coming in. Updated the name buff that Trinity grants to Affinity as a Renaissance is the name of the Keystone passive skills. Archon buffs are no longer inherently lost when you attack. This is now property of element Archon. Blah, blah, blah. New content and features, blah, blah, blah. Added 8 new idols, come exclusively from monsters possessed by modern spirits. Added the new minion splash and minion splash 2 strength supports gems. Okay. These supports skills which create minions with strike, causing those minions to strike to have melee splash. Oh, okay. Fragment stash tab is good. Okay, added a support for build guides or whatever. Added the ability to quick search and trade, whatever. In a party play, you can now quickly revive any fallen priority members after defeating the boss. Okay. You can now skip dialogue sequences with NPCs by pressing escape. Finally. Added a reforged bench to the entrance of the Trio Sekimas. Continue to incrementally improve the sound, art, effects, and environments. Okay. Ascendancy changes into the breach skill granted by the Walking Dream notable passive skill. Now grants leech 20% of your maximum life to you when collecting a red flame of Kaya, previously 50%, and leech 20% of your maximum mana to collecting a blue flame. The wording of the breach skill, improved breach applies modifiers, revenant pickup, blood mage. The vitality siphon notable passive skill now grants 20% of spell damage leech. As life is previously 10%. Okay. You're gonna have to do fucking something because it doesn't fucking matter because you can only max out at 40,000 when you're leeching for damage wise. So, whatever, dude. The Rapid River notable passive skill has been removed. Its position has been taken by now and again. Now and again, notable passive skill has been reworked and now grants cascadable spells have a 20% chance to echo. Okay, about an Encore notable passive skill has taken the previous position of now and again. Ultimate command notable passive skill now requires Unbound Encore. Added a new phase form for notable passive skill. Proceeding footprints in the sand. Phase form grants takes 30% less damage. Temporal rift skill grants the footprints in the sand notable passive skill has been updated. Granted by inevitability, notable passive skill has been reworked. It is no longer a curse. It has a 2-second cooldown. The debuff is now life loss effect instead of secondary hit damage. Okay. Granted, the quicksand hourglass. Okay, Gimline, Chronomancer, Witch Hunter. Okay. Added 19 new companion theme passive skill passive tree. Added life recoup speed passive skills to the passive tree. So I wonder if our blood mage will still work with life recoup. I wonder if it does. Ancestral Bond Keystone passive skill. That causes placement totems. Okay, Trusted Kinship Keystone passive skill. 30 more reservation efficiency of companion skills. And 20% less reservation efficiency for non-companion skills. It no longer provides you have 30% less defenses or companions have +1 to each defense for every 2 of that defense you have. So skill now grants 30% more reservation efficiency of companions and 20% less Trusted Kinship Keystone. Is that this? Whew. Nope. We still good so far. Okay, the Valpak Keystone passive skill now grants 50% more amount of life leech, 67% less life leech speed. Cannot recover life over the leech. You know, we might be able to do something with the castle crib, bro. I think I'm going to do a monk or druid. I'm still going to go with the minion. Okay, start trying to break report collection no longer connects to jewel. Pleasure has been moved. I made a recruiter vulnerable passive skill has been replaced with Fortify Aegis and grants 100% increased armor evasion equipped. Arcane Mixture's notable passive skill now grants 10% increased cast speed. If you have used a Manus Fast recently, Bastion Node skills faster for energy seal recharge. So they nerfed this skill. Force notable. That's crazy. The casting cascade notable passive skill now grants 6%. Okay. Trumbrian notable 20% press or start. Okay. Command rage notable. Consolence, the guardian noble. Covering ward, craving slaughter notable. Critical overlord. Now provides 15% increase in critical hit damage. Previously it was 15%. Okay, that's a good one. It grants 20%. Deadly force, 50% critical hit chance previously, and 15% increased damage. Critical chance, okay. Echo Pulse, effective notable passive skill. Deflection, fast metabolism. Skill now grow. Now grants 40% increased damage while leeching life. Previously, the life leech effects was not removed. And with unreserved life filled. They nerfed the shit out of leech. The gory notable passive skill no longer grants 40% increased physical damage. And now grants 3% maximum life. Shimmering, Stagger Palm, Storm Charge, Temporal Mind, Wide Barrier, Critical Hit Chance. Our reserved Feast Timeless Jewel notable no longer grants 20% instant leech if you have at least 200 attribute, and now grants leech life 35 faster. Skill changes. Here we go. Skills with fixed number of projectiles such as Glacier Lance can now benefit. Okay. Skills which have a cost of 0 mana now display the cost. Crossbow animation skill ignites inflicted on targets in oil ground. All command skills now have 50% movement speed penalty during skill use. Okay, Align Fate, granted Ancestor Warrior, Bone Storm, Bone Shatter. Comet now deals 212 to 318 damage at gem level 11. Previously 223. Okay, that's not a bad hit. Scaling up to 787 to 1100 damage at gem level 20. Previously 1200. Fire Infused Comet now deals 212. 11, previously 418. So they've nerfed the shit out of Comet, dude. They nerfed it. Nerfed it like crazy. That is... Well, I think we can still use it. They nerfed it pretty heavily. They did nerf it pretty fucking heavily. God, man, you can't have anything good. Anything good. Call of the week. Comet Call of the week. Okay, Defense Banner, Earthquake, Eternal Rage, Flame Breath, Fortified Cry, Freezing Salvo, Ghost Dam, Gathering Storm, Ice Shot, Lightning Arrow. Oh, dude, they nerfed Lightning Arrow too. That is fucking wild. Looking at anything else that I typically use. Tempest Bell can now be accessory boosted as thought it was a strike skill. So I've been increased to 3, previously 1, greatly improving the combo potential. Okay. There's a base critical hit chance of 8. Alright, support changes. Unleash, Expand Salvo, Freezing Salvo supports all now have the same cost of seals. Okay, having their own version. Freezing Salvo and Salvo support previously had an extra restriction that relevant to skill could not gain seals while you were performing that skill. This is no longer the case. Okay. Salvo support. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? So they nerfed the shit out of Diala's Desire. Now dude, that's insane. They nerfed it to the ground. They cut it by half. Previously 10. Deadra's Undoing no longer causes cursed ground created by support skills to become hazardous. Now causes cursed ground created by support skills to spawn witch toads on an interval which seek out enemies and explode, dealing chaos damage. That, bro, come on, man. Why? Why? You nerfed the shit out of that. That's so fucking wild. Why? Dude, why did they take everything away, man? That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. Was it under... The patch notes is under pathfixall.com. Patch thread. Content update 0.5. Oh my god, dude. That is insane. That is insane, dude. That is insane, bro. That is insane. And they freaking nerfed the crap out of fast metabolism. Now grants 40% increased damage while leeching life. Previously, leech life effects were not removed when a reserved life was filled. That's fucking crazy, dude. Oh, man. Like, Blood Mage got nerfed hard. It got nerfed to the ground. I don't think people are going to use it. I don't think people are going to use it anymore. We'll figure out a way. Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. Comet got nerfed to the ground. That is fucking wild. It stayed the same for the past 5 freaking leagues, and now it's just nerfed to the ground. Daedalus Undoing got nerfed to the fucking ground. It's not even a point to fucking use it. Why the hell are we doing this, man? You want people to use uniques, but you're sitting here fucking nerfing everything. That is crazy. What? Rage 1, 2, and 3 can now support minions? Oh. Internal Legion can no longer be obtained. Infernal Legion 3 can no longer be obtained. Infernal Legion now grants minions from support skills to take 10% of their maximum life as fire damage per second. Previously 20%, and minions from supported skills ignite enemies within a radius of 2 meters as those dealing base fire damage equal to 10% of minions maximum life. Previously is 20. So Infernal Legion got nerfed to hell. They have nerfed that. So they nerfed Diala's Desire. They nerfed the shit out of that down to 5%, so they cut it in half from 10. Daedalus Undoing no longer causes curses to be created by support skills to become hazardous, so they nerfed the shit out of Daedalus Undoing and gave you freaking little frogs. Are you kidding me? Then they nerfed the shit in half for Infernal Legion as well. This is crazy. This is crazy. Overextended is no longer be obtained. That's freaking wild. They better have something better with it. This is wild. Usherance Omen now grants +2 to all level support skills. Exactly 1. The support is modifying. Previously it was 3, so they also nerfed that. They nerfed Auguries, the Omens of Ultrids. What? Come on, dude. Okay, Azertia CUNY unique gloves have been reworked. They now grant 150 diamond, maximum leech life, leech physical attack damage, physical Valculturated out. Azertia CUNY have also changed. Existing items are not affected by this change. Herald or Royal Queen skill. Val cultivation orb outcomes on Azurti currently have also changed. Existing items are not affected. Azurti physical damage is life. Wait a minute. Those are the crit gloves, aren't they?
Sold it.
Those are the crit gloves. %50 critical hit chance life. Well, yeah, because you can't leech life instantly anymore. Been reworked. They now grant 150% the damage, maximum life, leech 10% of physical attack damage, and 10% of physical damage by your hits cause blood loss in Val Pack. They also grant the Herald Royal. So they nerfed the shit out of the Xerxes gloves. So it's probably going to be increasingly harder to get a 50% increased critical hit chance now right off the rip. Well, I mean, more than that. So that's a fucking L. Let's see what other uniques that they have here. Let's see here. A Holomax unique helmet. I know they were going to do that. They mentioned that. The Husk of Dreams, Keeper of the Ark. So the Megalomaniac unique Jewel now drops identified. So we can find boots, body armor, boots. What's the name of the boots? The boots I'm looking for, specifically minion.
Have an order?
Bones of Ular. Bones of Ular. Control F. Control search. Well, control find. Bones. Okay. 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 The vine orbs are now more common. Yeah, doubtful. Armor granted, evasion, 30% mortization, base weapon range, base armor. Okay. Inspiration, rebust. Whoa. They nerfed it. Idle assist now grants 15% increased cost efficiency when socking into a helmet. Previously was 12. Now grants 30% increase. And now grants 30% increased mana rate while your companion is in your presence when socked into a scepter. I thought it was 8, not 12. Wasn't it 8, not 12? Yeah. Relic Cache. Different idol? Or is that a typo? What about Relic Cache? Now grants 40%. Dude, they took out the Relic Cache completely. They destroyed it. You can no longer get the Relic Cache. That's crazy. Bro. They nerfed the Relic Cache idol. Now no longer does that. And no longer freaking gets its efficiency. What do you want to look? Bear idol now grants 10% increase area of effect when socked into helmets. The bonded modifier now grants 12% increased reservation efficiency of its companion skills when socked into helmets. So we probably have to go with the bear idol. Okay. What do you want to know? Almost done with Act 4. Nice. Rolling. Rolling Slam now has plus 1 second to total attack time. Previously 1.5 seconds. The first slam now deals 75 to 272% of attack damage at gem levels 1 through 20. Previous was 90 to 363%. The second slam now deals 543 of attack damage at the gym level was previously. Yes, Rolling Slam got nerfed. Rolling Slam got nerfed. Rolling Slam got nerfed, salad. Crazy. Companion skills. So I wonder. Okay, minion. Living lightning. Okay, new set of caster and minion mods that can be crafted onto the rings and belts using the Genesis tree. Nice. Okay. Yep, a lot of nerfs. A lot of nerfs. Nerfed the whole ascendancy. That's crazy.
Yes?
Nerfed the whole entire ascendancy.
Is that a good price for that?
That is
I have
crazy.
no idea.
But the minions got a buff, so we're definitely going to be playing minions. I'm probably still going to do a blood mage to see what we can get going. If leechy doesn't count as recoup, we might have to use recoup instead of leech. It's crazy because now you can't leech instantly anymore. And the critical hit chance gloves that were 50%, I guess they nerfed that whole entire freaking unique and nerfed it to the ground.
You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your world. Your affliction upon her will soon be erased. Acquiesce, mortal.
Another
Mother soul.
pretender to power.
So they nerfed being able to do elemental weakness. That's crazy, man. Let me look at the passive node here. So 10% spell damage leeches life. But the problem is you can only get, what, 40%? 40,000 DPS? Nerfed the shit out of it, man. You basically nerfed the whole entire blood mage ascendancy. Because now it doesn't scale anymore. Now it doesn't scale. Maximum is 40k. That is fucking ridiculous. That is ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous, man.
You are too late. The The fourth edict already burns for your world. Your affliction upon her will soon be erased. Acquiesce, mortal. The mother soul must.
Yeah, David. Now we need 2 more. That's crazy, bro. They nerfed Blood Mage. They nerfed the Blood Mage. Now you can only max out at 40k off of damage for Leech. That's a jab, bro. That's a humongous jab in the chest. You nerfed a whole entire ascendancy. That's crazy.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue
That is crazy.
by the fourth edict of the Mother Soul. Her flesh shall be scorched anew.
And they nerfed the shit out of the Vow Temple. Now you can't do the snake method, so the only real way to do it now is just head right straight to the main boss.
Already burns for your world.
There's no point in playing the Vow Temple. Besides going to the main boss, that's it.
Your affliction upon her will soon be erased.
And the rooms only affect the room. That's it. Not the whole entire rooms in there. Not all the rooms. Only that Pacific room. That is stupid. That is so stupid. God, that makes me mad. That makes me mad. Nobody's gonna play it. Nobody's going to play it. Nobody's gonna do the Vow Temple now. I mean, people will. I guess to get the... Dude, those items, those cultivation items are gonna be so... The Vow stuff is gonna be so expensive. Extremely expensive now. Now, since your rooms disappear, the deleted rooms turn into pathways. It's crazy. It's so wild.
You are too
Oh
late.
my god.
The fourth edict already burns for your world.
And our solution to fix it is that divs are going to be more common now.
Your
What the
affliction
fuck are we doing, dude?
will soon erase.
Oh, I wonder what the next currency is going to be. If it's going to be, it ain't going to be divine. It's like, most likely won't be div. Oh, we need one more diamond. Bro, I gotta upload these. I gotta upload these reactions. These are genuine reactions, bro. Like, this is Minions got a buff. All minions. Yeah, 2 diamonds. So we can get a third. Get a third, we make back our money.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more. By the fourth edict of the Mother Soul, her flesh shall be scorched anew. You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your world. Her only salvation
Let's go.
is written in earth. The Mother Soul must.
Oh, that's a third. That's a third diamond. There's that third diamond. Let's go.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more. By the fourth edict of the Mother Soul, her flesh shall be scorched anew. You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your world. Insignificance. This is the legacy of humanity. The Mother Soul must.
Can we get 4? Come on, bro. Let's get a 4th one.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more. By the fourth edict of the Mother Soul, her flesh shall be scorched anew. You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your world. Your affliction upon her will soon be erased. The Mother Soul must.
All right, can we get a fourth diamond? I doubt it, but it'd be nice.
Mortal hands have contaminated her virtue once more. By the fourth edict of the monosoul, her flesh shall be scorched anew.
So they nerfed the only ascendancy that I like the most.
Too late.
That is crazy.
The fourth edict already burns for your world. Insignificance. This is the legacy of humanity. The mother soul must.
You gave me a div? Bro, insulting.
Good news. Have an order? Is that a good price for that? I have no idea. Have an order? I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
All right. Nobody's gonna rerun a Val Temple. Only thing they're gonna do is shoot for the in-game boss, the in Val Temple boss. You completely nerfed the temple, and you completely nerfed the uniques that drop from the temple in half. In this case, the helmet, you completely nerfed it to the ground. This is what I'm talking about, man. Oh, I've been saying this every single league. You turn around and you nerf all your uniques that are used in the previous league. You nerf them to the ground and force people to play the new uniques that are garbage because we only use 4 of them out of 100 that you come up with. What are we doing, dude? There's a reason why an average set of uniques are always used. Okay, every league is 1.6% of the uniques you come out with are typically used. Could you boss, the Val Temple boss. You completely nerfed the temple, and you completely nerfed the uniques that drop from the temple in half. In this case, the helmet, you completely nerfed it to the ground. This is what I'm talking about, man. Oh, I've been saying this every single league. You turn around and you nerf all your uniques that are used in the previous league. You nerf them to the ground and force people to play the new uniques that are garbage because we only use 4 of them out of 100 that you come up with. What are we doing, dude? There's a reason why an average set of uniques are always used. Okay, every league is 1.6% of the uniques you come out with are typically used. Could you nerf all the other crap? The previous league, man. It's a PvE game. What are we doing? What are we doing? We can't even fight other players. We can only fight NPCs. This is the most stupidest thing. The stupidest thing. Oh my god. Why, man? Why do they do this every league, bro? Nobody's gonna rerun a